And then the most important piece of all of this, the ask. The ask is as specific as possible. I'd be most appreciative if you could give me other people that I might contact to learn about the field, the industry, the job, the organization. Is there someone I could contact you think might be helpful as I continue my search for my next opportunity? Most people want to help other people. I have found this to be so true over the course of my career. If you present yourself well and you have really made a good impression on them, they're going to want to give you some help. Some people will start before you even get to asking. They'll say, you know, this is reminding me. I think I have a colleague that I think it'd be great if you could meet. Let me give you that person's email address. That's gold.
Barbara, Allison is asking about the business card. What kind of information should be on the card if they're not currently employed?
I think it should be very simple, Allison. Just your name, your contact information, phone number, email address, or the QR code that was mentioned earlier, Kirk mentioned earlier, to lead them right to your resume. But most importantly is if you've got a field that you're interested in, or if you know a particular position you're looking for, you can put something maybe on the back that says looking for opportunities in the human resources field for a government contractor. However, how specific you want to be, but no matter what, if you don't have a field that you really have focused on, make sure they have your contact information. I don't know if you've heard this. Some people send out resumes without contact information on them, which is so amazingly frustrating for people like me who are recruiting. You see a great resume, great candidate, but they've left no way to contact them. So your card should be as specific as you want it to be. I don't think there's any given that it has to include everything. I don't think putting on your address anymore is a good idea. You want to put your phone number, your email address, some way for them to contact you. I hope that helps.
She's also asking a follow-up question about the pros and cons of putting your photo on your business card.
I could argue both ways on this. It's very helpful as a recruiter. It helps to remember somebody because you'll see their face. But it also, one of the things I think we have to be very mindful of in our world today, you don't want to give anyone a chance to reject you for any reason. This is why we don't put our college graduations on anymore, because we don't want people to know how old we are. You don't want to give anybody a chance to say, oh, I'm not sure we want a woman for this job. Yeah, you know, I hate to have to even bring this up, but that's the world we live in. So I would say, and I know a lot of realtors, for example, seem to put their pictures on their business cards. Otherwise, I don't think I would recommend it, but that's a personal observation.
Susan is asking if it's necessary to have someone refer you to the person with whom you want an interview.
No, it's not. And I hope I didn't mislead you when I put my little script in there. It's helpful because they will they'll recognize the person who referred you, hopefully, and think positively of that person. So it gives you a little bit of an edge. But no, I have set up informational interviews with total strangers. It just takes perhaps a little more work, that you have to find a way in to get their contact information and to say something that perhaps will tweak their interest to meet with you. But no, you don't have to have a referral. It helps.
I think people occasionally want to target the HR office. Are there other people in an organization that makes sense for you to connect with, and who could become an advocate inside that organization?
Absolutely. One of the wonderful things about our world today is LinkedIn.
Mhm.
It is such a tremendous resource for research as well as for connecting. Find somebody that you know who know, or you're somebody who's somewhere in your connections or could be in your connections that you can find out about. If you're looking for a particular company, uh, research who would be the head of that department. It's great to be able to contact the particular department that you're looking for. See if you can get an information interview with them rather than with HR. I know I'm a HR professional and I love the field, but I know that a lot of people think that we are the gatekeepers, and in some cases we are. Sometimes it may not be the right person, it be HR, unless you want a job in HR. But if you want a job in marketing, find somebody who knows somebody who connects you to somebody in that marketing department. I have a real passion for doing what I consider to be a strategic job interview, where you target companies, organizations you want to work for, that have your values, that have your kind of organization that you want to be part of. And then you research the heck out of them. You spend a great deal of time on their website, looking at what their job, what do they have open, so that you know that organization intimately, and then finding people that perhaps you would like to connect with. If you can connect through one of your connections, that's always a good idea. But you can do it cold as well. You can go in and say, I have been following your organization for the past few months. I love what it is that you're doing. I love your values, your vision, your focus. And I would love, could I get half an hour of your time to learn more about what you do? A lot
Do
of people will say
do
yes to that.
do employees at federal agencies give informational interviews?
Yes, they do. They
Mm,
can.
okay.
There's no restriction on it, certainly.
Except maybe the CIA.
Yeah, might be a little more difficult. Want to go? I don't think you go in and say, I want to be a spy.
Tell me about what you do.
Right. If I tell you that, I have to kill you, whatever that line is. Right.
Right.